Saturday morning, October 7th, 2023. The sun hasn't had time to shine yet when great darkness descended on Israel. Rays of light brings the stories of the heroic women from the day the earth was painted red.
Carmel Efron.
On Saturday, October 7th, I was at a party in Reim. I was doing production work there. Then at 6:30 in the morning, I look up in the sky and see pow, 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 just a ton of rockets. And I say to myself, wow, like what? Is that how it always is? And then I start moving among people and getting them inside. I calm them down and I tell them everything's going to be all right. Don't worry, it'll probably settle down in a few minutes. And then I tell myself, hang on, I have a daughter at home. I can't stay here. I can't risk that, God forbid, a rocket hits here or something. I can't afford to hang around and help people when I have a young daughter at home. A lot of the courage and strength I had there was really just down to the fact that I was thinking about my daughter. I decide I have to drive as far away from here as I can. I get in the car, and then I see 4 or 5 cops running past me with weapons, guns drawn. Then I hear a crazy scream. The girl in front of me opens the door. She's covered in blood, falling down. Wow. I don't understand what's going on. People are running over to her and everyone's shouting, she's been shot, she's been shot, she's been shot. Then it's just boom. All at once, I see all the people who were in their cars getting out, starting to run. And I do the same. I leave the engine running, leave all my stuff in the car, my purse. I only grab my phone and start running for dear life. We hear gunfire. All the booms, it's all blending together. But then you suddenly start hearing that of small arm gunfire. I'm in shock. I can't believe what's going on. I feel like I'm in a movie. I can't believe people are shooting at me right now. Bullets whistling around, and my legs are already giving out. I've been working all night. I can't keep up. I'm tired. I'm so tired. And I yell and cry out to God. I'm crying out to Him, talking to Him, telling Him in my heart, please save me from my daughter. I can already picture them telling her that Mommy is gone. People are falling down around us. A shooting range. We're in a shooting range. People are falling down, screaming their lungs out. Suddenly, an angel appears. A man in a car stops for me. The doors open and a throng of people piles into the car, stuffing themselves in the trunk, begging for their lives to be let in the car. And we try to cram as many people inside as possible. The sight of those people who couldn't get in hasn't left my mind. And we see a pickup truck filled with people wearing black, speeding towards us, with loads of people standing in the back of the truck. It looks wrong. Looks like terrorists. We get out of the car and hide in the bushes. We pile leaves over our bodies, burrow into the leaves, hugging each other. While we're hiding, there's gunfire all the time. And we don't understand. Where's the army? Where's the police? It's been ages now. What is going on? We've been totally abandoned. I have a photo we took there. On taking it, I tell my friend, I hope that's not the last photo we ever take. Let's take a photo where we're smiling, we're strong, we're together. At some point, an officer actually comes by calling out, anyone here, anyone here? And we're too terrified to answer because we can't tell if he's a terrorist or someone coming to help us. Maurice starts crawling in the man's direction, taking the risk. His wife is crying, and I hold her in my arms. I pray he'll be all right. Sometime later, he comes back and says everything's okay, that we can go out of hiding. Then we see an officer alone, a religious man, was just going around looking for people, all by himself. That young man protects us and drives us over to Kfal Maimon. We're taken in by an amazing religious family who's already taken in some people. People there are in hysterics. There's lots of crying. People are still wearing their glitter and makeup and clothes from the party. Then one guy gets a phone call telling him that 3 of his best friends have just been murdered. And I tell myself, wow, 3 of his friends? That doesn't make any sense. 3 of his friends killed at once? Hang on, what about my friends? It's only when I get home that I realize the true scale of the horror. The names of one fatality after another, having to pick which funeral to go to. Videos start dropping of people being abducted to Gaza. I recognize some of them. That's the security team I worked with back there. And you don't even get a chance to process your own trauma, what you'd gone through. Your own experience suddenly seems minor and unimportant. So many of my friends have been murdered. So many of my friends are now crippled in spirit. The switch from the horror I'd been through to my little girl's hug. She sleeps with me in my bed every night now. I can't stand to have her sleep alone at night. Part of me is still frightened that something could happen. I've been given a gift. I got to see my daughter again.